So, I failed to do what I set out to do, and I reckon that makes me somewhat of a failure. Now, I feel like we put a lot of negative connotations on the word failure. And I mean, it's fair in a society that values success and being useful so much. Failure is a negative thing. But I've always thought of myself as a bit of a failure, and I've always thought it was a good thing. One of the few good things I've thought about myself, actually. But there's a sort of freedom that comes with the idea of being a failure. You see, when you're a normal human doing normal human things, trying to succeed in everything you do, you have to put so much stress on yourself, and every setback is like the boulder rolling down the mountain again. I, however, have no problems. I fail all the time. I fail probably multiple times a day, every single day, at almost everything that I do. And you know what? I think that's great. I'm having a great time being a failure. But when you recognize yourself as a failure, it means that you don't have as much pressure on yourself. You can keep going because every setback, every time you fall right at the finish line, it's only to be expected and it's only to be learned from. It's only part of the process. And sure, does it mean that I may think that I'll never succeed at anything in my life? Perhaps. But I don't know. I would rather choose the freedom of being a failure than any gratification it would give me to call myself a success. So comes the hurdle of what to do with this channel now that I've kind of botched the whole premise. And honestly, I think I was being kind of hypocritical when I started changing things up, or when I set the rules on myself. Because if I'm being completely honest, I don't give a shit if this is a success or not. I don't even want it to be. So, why bother with rules at all? Why bother saying I'll upload every day or on certain days when I know I'm just going to fail? Because after all, I learn from my failures. And I know I don't want to do that again. I know what path not to take. So, being the punk I am, I say no more rules. No more rules. No more expectations placed upon myself for me to fail upon. Just uploading whenever the fuck I want, uploading whatever the fuck I want. And yeah. So, let's try this again. Out of desperation. God, I fucking hate myself.